Hello, everybody. Welcome one, welcome all, and welcome back to the Bleav in Iowa State podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Carter.
And I'm your host, Cody Van Sealum.
Cody, it was a great day in Iowa State athletics. Uh, and this is something that we haven't been able to say for 21 years, but wrestling has beaten Iowa 20-14 this is the first time they've won a dual meet in 21 years. Cody, take it away.
Yeah, so as we just mentioned, Iowa State for the first time since 2004, first time in 21 years, the Iowa State Cyclones have beaten the Iowa Hawkeyes in the Cy-Hawk wrestling duel. They won with a final duel score of 20-14. So a couple guys to really highlight in this duel were Rocky Elum with a decision. Number 2 ranked Rocky Elum at 197, defeating number 4 from Iowa, Masoma Edeni. You also had a good performance to start the duel with heavyweight number 1 in the country, Younger Bastida, taking down Ben Keeter with the decision. It was almost a major decision, but Keeter got a last-second escape to keep the score deficit at a decision only. You also had Evan Frost at the 133 weight division at number 6, take out number 3, Drake Ayala, with a decision 11-5. You also had Anthony Echemendia put on a major decision performance, so he just dominated number 7, Nasir Bailey. Anthony Echemendia was the number 6 ranked 141 wrestler in the country. And then this was a very important duel and probably the best duel out of all of them. MJ Gaiton, number 11th in the country, went up against number 2, Patrick Kennedy from the University of Iowa, and it was a sudden victory win for MJ Gaiton. He won 9-8 in the tiebreakers. That would put Iowa State up 17-11, and ultimately Rocky Elum was able to finish off the duel with the win we mentioned earlier, and Iowa State gets the win and is able to keep the Dan Gable Trophy home in Ames, Iowa.
What a electric match. For the people that don't know wrestling, is this that don't really or interested in wrestling or don't know wrestling, is this a sport that you would recommend to people that are not well versed in wrestling?
Yeah, for sure. I'd say if you were in the state of Iowa, you lived and breathed wrestling. Like this is like one of those like niche sports that's like very prominent in the state of Iowa. I mean, you had 2 of the greatest head coaches and wrestlers in all of collegiate wrestling come out of the state of Iowa with and ironically out of Iowa State with the legendary coach Dan Gable and then the legendary wrestler and coach Cale Sanderson, both coming out of the Iowa State program. And both of those guys have done bits at their respective programs. Dan Gable for University of Iowa and for Cale Sanderson right now at Penn State. But yeah, this is definitely a sport I would recommend if you're in the Midwest. Iowans, we live and breathe wrestling and is a really entertaining kind of sport to watch. So yes, I would definitely recommend it. And if Cy-Hawk was your first introduction into the sport of collegiate wrestling, then what an introduction for you. So yeah, I would highly recommend watching this sport.
All right, Cody, thank you for that. And also, in other ISU sports, the women's basketball team is 9-0. I Bleav Audie Crooks set a career high with 47 points.
Yep, that is correct. And what's funny is Audie Crooks had recently set her own like record at 43 against Val Passero, but against much better competition, and he then undefeated Indiana Hoosier squad down in Florida. Audie Crooks puts up 47 points, goes 19-25 from the field as Iowa State puts up triple digits against Indiana, wins the Coconut Hoops Championship 106-95. So really, just Audie Crooks continues to just be a dominant force in all women's basketball, and I don't think there's anybody in the country that can stop her. Even Sieski,